Well, today, a new law in California is changing the start times for many middle and high schools, requiring that morning bell to ring later.
And so, does this change anything for Arkansas? THV 11's Mercedes McKay shares with us how most schools in Little Rock are already up to the Golden State's speed.
This topic of later starting school times always brings many different opinions to the table. So I sat down with a local doctor and an administrator who is also a parent to see what their take is on it.
I think we have to look at the effect size of all of it when we're talking about this type of change.
Students in the Golden State will now be able to hit their snooze button for a little longer, something that has also been tried in some Arkansas districts.
Many of our schools, particularly here in Little Rock, are doing that, and I think we're starting to see better attention, more successful student development during that time.
California's new law requires public middle schools to start no earlier than 8 a.m. and high schools no earlier than 8:30 a.m.
By starting later in the day, it gives them a little more sleep and actually optimizes their ability to absorb the education that we're trying to provide.
Dr. Joe Thompson, president at Arkansas Center for Health Improvement, says teenagers need 8.5 to 9.5 hours of sleep every single night.
1 in 3 students are getting the recommended amount of sleep, so that means 2 in 3 are not.
Here at Mills High School, the first bell rings at 8:35. Dwayne Clayton is principal by day and parent by night.
We definitely can relate to the barriers and benefits of a later start time.
Clayton describing this topic as a catch-22, specifically for working parents.
So it may pose issues for them when they're trying to plan for their students and getting all of the people that depend on them to get to school.
As an administrator, Clayton believes a little extra sleep is beneficial to all, but that doesn't mean everyone will see it that way.
Regardless of what we do, it's not going to benefit everybody, so we have to see where the middle ground is.
Dr. Thompson also recommends that parents and families cut back on their kids and teenagers' screen time right before they go to sleep. This will just make for a better night's sleep and make them better academically the next day at school. In Little Rock, Mercedes McKay, THV 11 News.